Series lead in a wild first game. Nikita Kucherov missed the entire regular season with a hip injury. Both him and Steven Stamkos in the lineup for game one. And Craig, they played a massive role in the series opener.
Oh, they certainly did. And, you know, Nikita Kucherov, who missed the entire season, looks like he never even missed a beat. I mean, his ability to not only score, but to create so many great scoring opportunities for himself and for his teammates was on full display. Don't forget about Victor Hedman coming back late in the season from an injury. But the ability for Hedman and Kucherov and Stamkos to read off of each other on the power play is exceptional, and Kucherov, he doesn't need very much space to make good on it, and he knows where to get to take full advantage and make the best of an opportunity. Kucherov has that, and you know, you think about some of the plays that he's able to make, it's just frightening, his ability. And then you go to Andrei Vasilevsky, another one of the big five, you know, along with Point and Hedman and Stamkos and Kucherov. I mean, it's unbelievable what the Tampa Bay Lightning going into this playoffs, you know, the uncertainty perhaps with some injured players. How are the injured players going to come back? I'll tell you what, in a really, really hard game, Jermaine, the Tampa Bay Lightning were led by all those key players.
Yeah, it was incredible. And it's the first time these two in-state rivals meet in the postseason. A physical tone in this game. So Battle of the Sunshine State might not be fitting for this series. So I ask you, Craig, what would you call it?
I'm calling it the Alligator Alley series.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Swampland, how you're going to play. They should be throwing out plastic alligators because you're going to get bit when you put your hand into the swamp. And if you don't put your hand into the swamp and try to find your way through it, you're not going to find a way to win this series. It had everything. There was some questionable plays and ones that led to penalties, but the intensity of the game, the physical nature of the game never ceased. The scrums, it looked like rugby at different points in time, but both teams were clearly ready for it. They were clearly expecting it. And when you go back to last weekend and that big game in Florida where there was all those penalties and everything that went with it, the only surprising thing for game one would have been if there wasn't that type of animosity, that type of physical play. And guess what? It's only going to pick up in games 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe potentially 7, because this one is close.
Cannot wait. And you can't trust those Gators either. Great name, Craig.